It has been a tough start to the INBL Pro season for the Gujarat Stallions. A little undermanned, the Stallions are 0-2 and struggling to find their best form, despite the efforts of outstanding guard Trendon Hankerson. On the other hand, the Punjab Warriors are 1-1 and coming off a big win over the Mumbai Titans, paced by a great game from Uche Dibiamaka. Clearly, the Warriors will be looking for back-to-back wins tonight, knowing they will need a strong performance to avoid an upset by the Stallions. Hello everybody and welcome to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi for tonight's INBL Pro U25 matchup between the Gujarat Stallions and the Punjab Warriors. As we turn now to Dhruv Barman, and Dhruv, you would think the Stallions have got a major job ahead of them. Is there a chance they can pull the upset?
First of all, Grant, I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be back here sharing the stage with you. I think there's a high chance of an upset only because the Gujarat Stallions are going to hit them with everything they got. So I think we might be in for a very physical game for sure. And these guys desperately want their first win. So I'm super excited to see how this turns out.
So we see the team introductions, and that was Gujarat and this is Punjab. Punjab so far in their two games, they lost to Chennai Heat 77-65 before beating the Mumbai Titans 100-78. The Stallions, as we said, are winless to this point, going down to the Hyderabad Falcons and Chennai Heat. As Drew, we look at the Gujarat Stallions lineup.
The starting five for the Gujarat Stallions, we got the point guard Hankerson, Tushal Singh, Prince Tyagi, Amarendra Nayak and Nate Roberts. As for the substitutes, we got Akash Huda, Kuldeep Thamalia, Jock Perry, the big man, Mandeep Singh, a new addition to the team, and Paradudeshwar, Sahaj Sekon and Joshua Duak.
So there's the Stallions lineup, and we can get a look at their lineup. What have you seen from the Stallions that you have liked so far?
I think one thing that, even though they've lost both games, but I definitely still like to see they play with the same intensity, and even though they lost 2 games, but they still don't back down from anybody, and I still see them, if I'm being honest, Grant, I think we're in for a big upset tonight.
Okay, so here's the Punjab Warriors lineup. They will open with Barker, Sandhu, Manoj, Chafee and Principal Singh, while the bench will feature Benawal, Tomar, Maslin, Garrett, Da'ane Samuel, Dibiamaka and Tawari. The coach is Andrew Harms. So as we've mentioned, they're coming off a win, and so in theory the Warriors must have a little bit of momentum.
Absolutely, especially after that performance we had in the last game. Their point guards were absolutely on fire and they're connecting on all cylinders. We might actually get to see the Human Torch, also known as Gurbaz Sandhu. The Human Torch might just be lit today because we're still waiting to have a big game from Gurbaz.
He has been impressive, Gurbaz Sandhu, at both ends of the floor. As we look at the standings, it's Hyderabad at 2-0, Chennai and Delhi 2-1, Punjab 1-1, Mumbai 0-2 and Gujarat 0-2 as we start to get ready for tip-off. Yeah, I can't hear myself. So the key player for tonight for Gujarat will be Trendon Hankerson, without a shadow of a doubt. He is averaging almost 20 points a game for the Stallions, and he is going to lead them from the point guard position and also throw in his prolific scoring. And we are about ready for countdown to tip off. I can't hear me in the cans.
Here we go. 10 seconds to tip off, guys. It's about to go down. Here we go.
Okay, so we're underway here. And it's Gujarat in white going to the left of screen. And Punjab in the light blue going to the right. Here's Hankerson off the bat, and he launches and hits a three. A perfect start for Hankerson and the Stallions.
Hankerson doing what Hankerson does. And that's get Gujarat Stallions off to a great start with a 3-point hit.
So let's see what Punjab have got with their first possession, and this is Barker looking for Chafee down low. Chafee goes to work, spins and finishes. A nice play from Stokely Chafee.
It's unbelievable to see this man warming up before games. It's like he jumps off a trampoline, man. This guy's athleticism is unbelievable.
So the Stallions measure another three but come up short. And Chafee goes back the other way. But Sandhu is out of bounds as he received the pass ahead up the floor.
But that's definitely got to feel good for Gurbaz seeing his first shot go down, even though it didn't count. But as a shooter, your first shot dropping is always a good sign.
So this is Hankerson to Nyack, back to Hankerson. He gets the open man in the corner. And Nyack hits the open three. That's a good start by the Stallions with back-to-back 3-point shots and a 6-2 lead. Great start for Gujarat.
Excellent start for Gujarat. Grant, I will say this. I would really like the Gujarat Stallions to start feeding the ball down in the post to Nate Roberts. I think he's such a physical specimen, and I don't think they're using him enough in the post.
In their previous game, they were getting to some high-low action between Perry and Roberts, so I'm sure when Perry checks in, they'll go that way again. This is Singh with the rebound to Barker, and Barker hits the three for the Punjab Warriors.
Neither team is messing around, taking it straight to the other team. Great shooting so far from both the squads.
So Punjab extends the defense, but the Stallions handle it pretty easily. This is Nyack, up top to Hankerson. The shot clock is at 9. They fire from the corner and come up with the offensive rebound. Hankerson fires from deep and can't get it to go. Chafee comes down with the rebound. Manoj from deep for the Punjab Warriors. So that is another big bucket. We've only travelled 2.5 minutes, Drew, and already we've had a couple of really big plays.
I think that's what it is. Both teams have now played 2 games each, and they're getting used to the weather in the country too. They're getting used to India. So now I just think throughout the league, we're going to see the level of play just build up from here.
So Lucas Barker at the line for a pair after the Stallions miscued on the inbounds pass from the previous basket. And Lucas makes both. And that puts Punjab on top, 10-6. This is Singh, and his pass to Roberts in the post is off the mark. Singh is still fresh to the Stallions lineup. He came in the other night and played in the second half, so he's still getting used to his teammates. This is Barker to Chafee with the screen. The big man pulls the trigger, Principal Singh, and the bank is open for Principal Singh.
I can bet my entire life savings he didn't want to call back on that one. But basket's a basket.
Hankerson to Roberts to Tyagi, and he hits a 3 under pressure from the corner. That's a big basket for Prince Tyagi for the Gujarat Stallions. As the margin comes back to 3, 12-9. As Jock Perry goes to the scorer's table to check in, ready to enter the action. So there's a foul on the rebounding situation, and the ball will be with the Stallions as Perry checks in. And to be able to bring him off the bench is a major plus for the Stallions.
Jock Perry does those little things for you that do not show in the stat sheet. He is a very, very high IQ player, and any big men or even guards, they should really pick up certain things from him. He's a really, really unselfish player to watch.
Perry is averaging 17.5 points per game and 10.5 rebounds, so there's a double-double on the way surely tonight from him. As the Stallions come up empty on that trip, and the Warriors come back the other way with Barker. There's Singh getting to the basket and getting the finish. So Singh has made his presence felt early on at the offensive end. Here's Perry. Singh can save it. And he kicks it out to Tyagi, and the bank's open for Prince Tyagi. Are the banks open on a Sunday in India?
I guess they are, Grant. I guess they are.
Here's Divya Marker for the Punjab Warriors, and they're going to say it was an illegal screen set by Principal Singh, which looked like a fair call.
Here comes the new addition to the team, Mandeep Singh, Mandy, also known as Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Well, Mr. Fourth Quarter has checked in the first quarter, and we've gone 5.5, or rather 4.5 minutes, as Perry measures and hits the 3. He's a 7-footer who can go inside, outside, as he shows there, to tie the game at 14 apiece, with about 5:14 left in the quarter. Divya Marker. His pass intended for Chafee is picked off, and the Stallions come the other way, and that's Roberts with the finish after a nice pass from Singh.
This is a different Gujarat Stallions side we're seeing today. We're seeing them bring the intensity defensively as well as offensively. The human torch for 3. Uh-oh.
Here's Chafee working against Perry, and his left-handed effort comes up short. This is Hankerson to Perry. He does look for the high-low action against Roberts, and it did appear there might have been a couple of hands in the back there, but the referees say otherwise, and the ball goes back to the Punjab Warriors. Clearly, Gujarat coach feels the same way.
I can't imagine how it must feel being a referee, because no matter what call you make, someone's not going to be happy with it.
I agree with that. This is Boston Maslin to Singh. Back to Maslin. He gets into the paint. The shot clock is at 7. Divya Marker finds Singh down low, and Singh thought he had a highlight, but he has to go to the free throw line. He's fouled by Perry. Principal Singh has been lively so far.
I think with Prince Brad's athleticism and just what he brings to the table, an intense rim protector, I think he's doing a great job for the Punjab Warriors so far this season.
He's certainly making his presence felt here tonight. As he gets the roll on the first free throw. It's 16-15 for Gujarat. As Singh makes the second.
Grant, what are your thoughts? What team do you think we can see an upset today?
Possibly, but I'm still going to plump the Warriors to get the win. This is Roberts firing and missing. Perry, the offensive putback won't go. And now it's Maslin. Gets to the basket and gets the finish. That's nice work by Boston Maslin. And the Punjab Warriors are on top 18-16. 3.5 to go in the quarter. Hankerson. Mandeep Singh was on the floor but was fouled by Sandhu. The Human Torch was too hot.
Not gonna lie, from where we're sitting, I don't think that was a foul. I think you should let the kids play. It's basketball. It ain't chess.
So both teams go to the bench and bring in some fresh legs. We've got 3:21 left in the quarter as the Stallions inbound from the baseline. Josh Dwash in for his first action tonight. Looks to attack the rim and then kicks it to the corner. And the Warriors can come up running off that miss. And here's Principal Singh. Back to Manoj. And Samuel scoops up the loose pass. Arne Samuel kicks it out to Dibiamaka. And Dibiamaka can't get the three to go.
He almost banked that one in too.
Hankerson now for the Stallions. He gets to the rim but can't finish. Under some defensive pressure from Principal Singh, who was protecting the rim. Dibiamaka's turnover is now with Dwash. Perry down low. Calls for it and gets it. And he looks to go against Samuel. Samuel with good defense slaps the ball loose and Maslin goes the other way. There's a three from Manoj. And after a few little miscues from both teams, Manoj hits the three like he's shelling peas. And with that basket, we have got a timeout called with 2:09 left in the first quarter, and the Warriors ahead 21-16. The timeout called by Gujarat Falcons coach Luke Kendall. Let's go into the huddle and hear what he's got to say.
Really well. All right, just those couple of turnovers about feeding the post. Right, we just talked about it. Slow down. Okay, perfect. Have it. Get back to the point. We'll look at the high-low. All right, D-trans is where we're getting killed right now. So we got to get back. All right, we got to get back. Look, in the open court, get downhill. I don't mind. Go explore it. Go get nice and early. We're going to Roy.
Hey, play through the calls. Play through the calls. I need y'all to take it out quick because they're just trying to deny me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all take it out slow, they're going to deny. Thank you.
All right, kick, down, dribble handoff, elbow, JD come around the corner. If you don't have it, kick it back to Trennan, look to go by.
All right, so we've heard from Luke Kendall of the Gujarat Stallions. And let's go to Ashwin, who has been listening in on the Punjab Warriors timeout.
Punjab coach, very, very happy with what the offense is doing. All he had was don't stand around watching the offense, just participate in it, jump towards the ball, get the offensive rebounds, and a 4-point lead, 2 minutes left. That's the place to be. Right back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Ashwin. As the ball belongs to the Stallions and they have to go the length of the floor. The Punjab defense extended and they do create the turnover. Barker with the quick hands. Now to Chafee down low against Hankerson. Might have got away with the travel, but can't cash in with the basket. And Hankerson will come the other way for the Stallions.
Gujarat Stallions lucky to have not conceded a basket right there.
Here's Dwash. Gets to the rim, but can't get the finish. Chafee with the rebound. This is Barker. Samuel. And Sandhu was out of bounds as he caught the ball. We saw that a bunch last night. It'd be interesting to see how many times we see it tonight. The players just aren't aware of where they are on the floor.
That's the problem when you have big feet. I never seem to have that problem though.
So here's Hankerson guarded by Barker and hounded by Barker. Hankerson gets into the paint and gets fouled and will go to the free throw line for a pair. It's pretty clear, as you would expect, given that he's Gujarat's leading scorer, that the Punjab defense is keen on Trendon Hankerson. As we've seen, they're getting up the floor and working him over hard.
I think as long as Gujarat can hit their shots, they can make their shots, they actually have a pretty decent squad because Hankerson is always going to make the right plays. He's going to find the open man, and as long as Gujarat can hit those shots, I think they can possibly beat any team in this league.
So Hankerson comes up short on the first. We've got 1:19 left in the quarter and the Warriors lead 21-16. Now it's 21-17. Barker guarded by Hankerson. Sandhu from deep, and the Human Torch catches fire.
Welcome to the party, boss. Welcome to the party.
This is Dwash. Perry. Hankerson. He puts it on the floor, spins, and finishes. That's a nice play from Trendon Hankerson for the Gujarat Stallions.
The refs might have missed an and one call right there. I seen
Chafee kicked it out to Manoj, and his three-point attempt is way off the mark. Hankerson now.
Probably had too much curry for lunch. Got that ball slipping.
Dwash for three. Hits it for the Gujarat Stallions. That's a big basket, and Punjab will have surely the final possession of the quarter. Barker. Guarded by Hankerson. He crosses over and gets into the paint, goes to Samuel, and Samuel goes up, and he can't get the finish. It was a nice play that absolutely killed the clock down to 0, and the effort from Da'ane Samuel just rolled out. But at quarter time, it's the Punjab Warriors 24, the Gujarat Stallions 22, and Dhruv, give us your thoughts on the first quarter.
I think that this might have been one of the best quarters of basketball I've seen the Gujarat Stallions play. Both teams shot the ball really well to start off the game. And if this keeps up, I think we're in for a very high-scoring game today.
So there you have confirmation, 24-22 for Punjab. Manoj has 6 for the Warriors, as does Lucas Barker. While for the Stallions, Hankerson has 6 and Tyagi has 5. And we're basically seeing, without exaggerating, a point guard war between Hankerson and Barker. They are going to be at each other the whole game.
And I think for us as basketball fans, it's a treat to watch.
Okay, let's head down the sidelines and hear from Ashwin.
Guys, 24-22, it's a very close game right now, but the Punjab coach is insistent that everything that they've been doing, let's just continue to do that. Let's not change anything. There's a lot of game basketball left to be played. For Punjab, Vaishak has been playing well. Principal has been holding down the fort, and that's the way to do it. Let's not complicate things. Right back to you guys.
All right, so simple basketball is the best basketball. And that is the message from Andrew Harms for the Punjab Warriors. All right, Dhruv, what do you want to see here in the second quarter?
I think I'd like to see Gujarat Stallions, like I mentioned before, just go in the post a little bit, because they need to make use of that big man. They need to get that big man Chalk Perry going. because I think that's the way to the success for the Gujarat Stallions.
So this is Dibyamaka for the Warriors to Samuel, and Samuel can't handle the pass. And it was interesting on that first possession that Gujarat changed up their defensive assignments so that Dwash was on Barker. So maybe they're going to try and use Dwash's length to unsettle Barker in the back court. This is Hankerson guarded by Dibyamaka, so both teams have changed up that matchup just after we talked about it. Here's Perry to Hankerson, and his little dump off is not finished by Nayak.
Nayak needs to be finishing those if Gujarat Stallions want to see their first win.
Here's Samuel down low. He shrugs off a couple and gets the finish. That's a strong play by De'Arne Samuel. A great pass from Lucas Barker.
And lets them know they're too small right after he scores on them. That's a way true move right there.
And here's Barker stripping Perry, and he goes with a simple layup. So right out of the gate, the Punjab Warriors have established a 6-point lead. Here's Perry to Dwash. Dwash tries for the finish over Singh and does so. Principal Singh, with that big long arm outstretched, gave Dwash a pretty big job, but Dwash was equal to it and made the basket. And they're going to call the foul. They're on Mandeep Singh. That was a nice play by Josh Dwash.
Excellent hang time. We get to see they're getting the shot in by the outstretched arms of Principal Singh.
Sandhu inbounds it to Barker. Now they go to Principal Singh. And the ball is stripped from Singh as Hankerson comes back the other way to Perry. Perry drew contact and gets the finish at the second attempt. And that cuts the margin to 2. Almost 8 minutes left in the half. Samuel, Barker, firing and hitting the 3. Lucas Barker. He came into this game only averaging 5.5 points, but already tonight he's going to go way above that.
Seems like there's somebody new stepping up every single game for the Punjab Warriors. A new hero every single game.
Dwash fires for 3 and Dwash hits the 3. So it's I see you and I call you. And let's see what Barker's got coming back the other way as he gives it to Dibyamaka. And Dibyamaka with a tough finish against Jock Perry. That's a great basket by Dibyamaka. The Warriors on top by 4.
Excellent use of the body there. Going into the chest of the big man, taking away his jumping ability.
Hankerson for 3, and he's fouled by Dibyamaka. And this is a possible 4-point play. Every coach will tell you it's a cardinal sin to foul the shooter. It's much, much worse than that to foul a 3-point shooter who makes the shot.
Let's see if he can complete the 4-point play and tie this game.
So Hankerson hits the basket. And it is tied at 33 with 7:12 left. This is Barker, guarded by Singh. And again, the player receiving the ball was out of bounds. That was Manoj.
The amount of times we've seen that, if I'm the coach, I'm making these boys practice this every morning. Because these are little turnovers that they shouldn't be happening.
This is Dwash. And they go down low to Roberts, to Singh in the opposite corner. Singh measures it, and Singh hits it to put Gujarat on top. 36-33. That's a nice basket. Here's Barker. Dibyamaka to Manoj. This time he is in play, and he is fouled on the 3-point shot. So he made the adjustment to where he should have been, and he gets the reward.
Lucky for Nate Roberts there, Vaisak could not hit the and 1-3. But still, I'm sure he's not going to be happy fouling a three-point shooter like that and giving them three easy buckets.
Theoretically, they should be easy buckets from the foul line, but you never know. Nonetheless, he did make the first. And he misses the second.
Commentator's curse.
So the possibility of a three-point play is now only the possibility of a two. As Minaj makes the third. And makes it a one-point game. It's the Stallions on top, 36-35, with about 6.5 minutes before halftime. This is Dwash. Comes off the screens, tries to turn the corner. Now it's out to Perry, to Tyagi in the corner. And Tyagi measures and hits the three. So right now, we're seeing some great three-point shooting.
That's something we've been waiting to see from the Gujarat Stallions. Excellent shooting. Prince Tyagi is here to play.
Here's Barker for three, and Barker hits another.
What did these players eat this morning? Everybody's on fire. They got a different mentality coming into this game. And as basketball fans, absolute treat to watch.
Here's Roberts down low. They kick it out, and there's another three-point attempt, this time by Tushal Singh. And the ball will go back to the Punjab Warriors after a foul on the rebound situation. As the Warriors go to the bench and they bring in Boston Maslin for Uche Dibiamaka.
Jock Perry not happy with that call, staring down the ref as he walks back to his side of the court. Still letting the ref know he didn't think that was a foul.
He's just saying he thought he boxed out fairly, but clearly the referees had a different view of it.
I think that's a little bit of a disadvantage of being such a big dude, that even the slightest of pushes can come across as, you know, a little too
Here's Barker for another three, but that one is a little off.
Heat check right there.
Chafee tried to find Sandhu in the opposite corner, and it goes out of bounds. So the Warriors just cool off a smidgen there, and the Stallions can try and increase their lead. And Dwash goes to the basket, and there were claims for a foul, but claims denied by the referee.
As you see in the replay there, he might have got a hit on his shoulder, but as refs, you can't catch them all. Everyone is human at the end of the day, and we're allowed to make mistakes. It's all part of the game.
Here's Barker to Sandhu. He comes off the ball screen and comes up firing, but not hitting. Dwash with the rebound. Hankerson to Singh in the corner. Back to Singh, working against Barker. He fires and brings up air. Punjab will go the other way.
A little too much on that one, Kushal.
This is Barker. Singh, Chafee, Sandhu. Barker from deep. And after finding his range from three, he's had back-to-back misses from beyond the arc. But they will forgive him that. Lucas Barker already has 14 points tonight, so he's cooking with gas. The Warriors regain the ball, and it will be Barker to inbound. This is Maslin. And they're going to say that was an illegal screen by Principal Singh. It did seem it was a moving screen on the pick and roll action.
And that's already the second moving screen we've seen in Principal set. I think the point guard either's got to wait a second longer, because he can't be moving before the Principal is set, because that's what causes the person to have a moving screen.
Fair call on that occasion by you, I think. And the ball spills out of bounds. No. Maslin keeps it alive to Chafee. Up to Sandhu. And they go upstairs to Singh. And Singh settles for the layup when he maybe for a half second thought he was going to get a nice little alley-oop done.
Excellent.
Nonetheless, the ball is in the bucket, and it's Punjab ahead, 40-39. Hankerson firing, and Hankerson hits the three to put the Stallions back on top.
Like you said, Grant, it's the battle of the guards.
Here's Barker in that battle of the guards, and he couldn't get the drive to go. Hankerson for the Stallions to Roberts, goes against Singh, spins, fires and hits for the Gujarat Stallions. So after we've seen plenty of perimeter action, Roberts makes a post play.
I said it before, I'll say it again. That's the man that needs to have the ball every single time they touch the floor if the Gujarat Stallions want to see some more success.
Barker goes inside to Singh, who passes off to Chafee, and Chafee can't finish under the defensive pressure. This is Hankerson, and he is fouled by Barker. And I'm going to say that Barker knew they wanted a sub, and he fouled intentionally to make that happen.
I really wonder, Grant, I can't imagine what it is being Jock Perry, being that tall, being that big, just looking down at the rim every time you touch the ball. I'm so jealous of this man.
Well, he's got a multifaceted game. He can go inside, outside. He's an excellent three-point shooter. And if they've got another quality big on the floor like Roberts, they can get some good high-low action going with the bigs. And here is Perry up top. Hankerson, the shot clock at 5. They need to get busy. THYAGRAJ, he fires, and he hits another three-point shot.
Prince Tyagi is here to play. I think that might be his third three. He's off to a great start, and this is the Prince Tyagi that we're used to seeing. I'm so happy that he's finally here, and he's stepping up for the Gujarat Stallions.
So the Stallions, as a team, are 11 of 16 on threes, as Sandhu comes back with his own three for the Warriors and cuts the margin to 4. Roberts goes against Chafee, but Chafee sticks a hand in and knocks it away. So while the Stallions are 11 of 16 from deep, the Warriors are 6 of 13. So both teams shooting an excellent clip from beyond the arc.
I will say this, I'm so happy for these Indian players that they're able to get this exposure playing with such highly talented international foreign players. This is really going to level up the game in India, and this is exactly what the game needs, and I'm so happy for these Indian guards. All the Indian players.
Hankerson firing. Roberts can't get the rebound as Samuel pulls it in. And the torch goes to the rim and gets the finish. Gurbaz Sandhu, the man dubbed by Drew Barman as the Human Torch.
I appreciate the credit. I appreciate the credit, Grant. I appreciate you.
Here's Roberts down low again against Samuel. He swings it to Hankerson, and they go into the other post with Perry. Chafee making life hard for Perry, and Perry comes up short on the short jumper. Inside a minute 20 before halftime, it's the Stallions up by 2. As Sandhu ties the game with a little snaking finish to get to the basket. We've got a minute 9 to go until halftime, and the game is tied at 47. We've got a timeout, and we are going to go into the huddle with the Punjab Warriors.
Straight to a double away, right? Score 21, 2 for 1, right? They're going away. They're going to be up and in. Just fucking turn the corner and go get on the rim, all right? Just keep a look over your eye as he's getting downhill. You want to go in and tip dunk those ones, all right? We need D-trans, knock him up any open defensive transition baskets, all right? And then last play we'll go snap, all right? 1, 4.
State comms 10-4.
1, 4, 5, 2, 3. And just hold. Okay, actually we'll start at this side. right? So you're going to come here. So you're going to kick. So I want you to get it, right, and give it back. So gets, and then twists, and then get downhill. Circle under. Yeah? Good?
Wait, hey, put your hands. Put your hands.
So we break the huddles, and we've got 1 minute 11 left in the second quarter. And it's tied at 47. The ball with the Stallions, and the Warriors extending their defense full court. Hankerson guarded by Dibiamaka. Hankerson with a dozen points already in the first half. As he gets to the rim and can't get the finish, Tyagi thought better of the shot. It goes to Perry down low. He got Chafee in the air and then got the finish to put the Stallions back on top. We come to 40 seconds left in the quarter.
Excellent touch there by the big man Jogberry, finishing soft at the rim.
Dibiamaka against Hankerson, spins and gets the finish. A great move by Uche Dibiamaka.
I think one thing Dibiamaka does really, really well is just how he controls his body. He uses his body to perfection to get these buckets.
Here's Hankerson. Down low to Roberts. They fire for three with Nyack. Perry with an offensive board can't finish. Sandhu comes the other way for the Warriors. And Hankerson thought he had a clean steal, but is caught for the foul.
Out of control.
And it will be a Warriors ball from the baseline. And they're thinking about whether they take a timeout or not, and they do. So with little time left on the clock, Andrew Harms is going to draw up a baseline play for the Punjab Warriors with the last shot of the half to see if they can break the tie of 49-49. If you're the Punjab Warriors coach, who are you going to on the inbounds play?
I think you either go to one of the two hot hands. You can actually, I would go with three options. You go to Dibiamaka, you go to Jog.
Getting under, okay?
Let's go to Luke Kendall in the Stallions timeout huddle.
Switch it, right? You're on the high side, they're going to get the slip. Right? They want that backside and the slip. Protect the key, get it underneath, and contest everything. All right?
Hey, finish the rebound. Good. Let's go, y'all.
All right, so the Stallions break their huddle, and there's no question that Luke Kendall will have identified who he thinks will be the Punjab threat on this inbounds play. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play it and deal with it.
I think they might be going into the post, or you can see Big Sam just drop it off to Gurbaz for the three right here.
So here's Sandhu. Dibiamaka comes back to the ball, as does Chafee. Dibiamaka throws up a bit of a prayer, and he comes up short. And it's 49-49 at the half. They probably didn't execute that exactly how Andrew Harms wanted them to. Andrew, give us your quick thoughts on that half.
I think if I'm the Gujarat Stallions coach, I'm very pleased with the effort my team has shown in the first half. The game is tied. This is probably the best basketball we've seen the Gujarat Stallions play so far in this entire tournament.
All right, we're going to go downstairs to Ryan, who's got Trendon Hankerson.
I'm joined by the man with the hot hand, Trendon Hankerson. Take a look at that. Oh my word, you're putting up big shots. What is your secret today? You've been making quite a few amazing plays.
Really just trusting the offense, trusting my coaches, and then, moving the ball. I think we're moving the ball as a team very well. and it just creates open opportunities, and I take advantage of them. That's all.
Interesting, as we look at the scoreboard, your team is tied at the half, much better performance, the shots are going up for the team. How has the team come through here in the second?
Well, it's just about sticking defense, staying honest, and then finishing possessions with rebounds. I think we've been doing that very well in the first half, and so just continuing to do that, hopefully we can come out with a win.
All right, perfect. All the best, Brendan, for the second half. Over to Grant once again in the comm box.
All right, thank you, Ryan. We're going to take a short break here. It's 49-49 at halftime between the Gujarat Stallions and the Punjab Warriors. You are watching INBL U25. So welcome back to the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi, and we have certainly got a game on our hands. It's the Punjab Warriors 49, the Gujarat Stallions 49, and it has been some sort of game. So Lucas Barker leads Punjab with 14, and as expected, Trendon Hankerson has been outstanding for the Gujarat Stallions.
I think he's just Mr. Consistent. Every single game he stepped up for the Stallions, and it's amazing to see Jog step up for the Punjab Warriors today.
Okay, so while we get ready for the second half, we're going to go down onto the floor, and the guys are going to talk with the INBL Pro CEO, Parveen Batish.
the battle of the guards here at the THYAGRAJ Stadium. We have Gurbaz Sandhu and Lucas Barker for the Punjab Warriors, and for the Gujarat Stallions we have Brendan Hankerson and Prince Tyagi. What a game it has been. I think we have someone special waiting for us.
Indeed, a special game we have cooking, and we also have someone special, the CEO of the INBL, Mr. Parveen Batish, joining us. Parveen, you can take a look at the atmosphere. A wonderful game so far. I want you to give us your thoughts on the game, but in Punjabi.
मेरी पंजाबी ज़्यादा चंगी नहीं है, मैं ट्राई करूँगा। गेम तो बहुत सोना है ना, बहुत टीम चंगे खेल रहे हैं, lots of 3-pointers. देखो मेरी पंजाबी, तो सी मैंने क्या करा? It's but it's a great game to watch. It's this is exactly what we wanted to do, is to create something where it was close games, even games. And we're seeing that with the talent that's here. So that's fantastic.
I think Gujarat is not thinking about the fact that they've lost 2 games, or they've come here with an agenda to win this game, make sure that they give a fight, right? Well, and it's become a battle of the guards, which is where the future of the sport is also headed. And we've got our Indian players, Gurbaz on the Punjab side, Prince Tyagi on the Gujarat side, and that is the vision of INBL, right? Like, can you tell us a little bit more about how much this is helping them when they play with international standard of players?
Look, I think our objective was to make sure that the talent is there to help our talent to get even better than they are. Give them that extra competition week in, week out, every game that they're playing. And you can see that the talent from India is absolutely holding its own with everybody. And the players that you mentioned are fantastic. They've got a future. The coaches that they're playing with are saying, we want to take this talent and come and play with us, because they're awesome. They're great personalities. And what I'm really liking is that the teams are really gelling together. Everyone is getting on. Everyone is playing together. And you asked me the question of, they've lost 2 games. It doesn't matter. If you're a professional, you don't worry about what's happened. You just worry about your next game. And it's a cliche, but that's it. It's what's in front of you, because it's a long season.
Wise words from the wise man. Parveen, I'm sure INBL was an idea which has come to light here today. And how does it feel as the CEO to take a look at this crowd here at the THYAGRAJ Stadium? They come in numbers, and today being a Sunday, we have an ecstatic crowd. What are your thoughts on the people of Delhi tuning in to watch the game?
Hey, I have to thank the people of Delhi for coming along. Hello, everybody. Fantastic. We were actually at one of the academies here today. And the kids have turned up, which is absolutely awesome. What we wanted to create was something that was entertaining. If you make something entertaining, people will come and watch. They'll watch on TV and they'll start to come here. And that's what we wanted to do. That's our main objective. There's a real opportunity for basketball to showcase itself, because it's a fast game. It's a high-scoring game. It's full of skill and it's full of athleticism. And that's what you want to see out here. And that's what this crowd is here to see.
There we go, the revolution of Indian basketball here at the INBL Pro U25. That's all from the sidelines. Over to the guys at the commentary box.
Thank you, Ryan. And Parveen Batish, the CEO of INBL Pro U25. And Dhruv, as we have a quick look at the first half, with the highlights coming up on screen now, both teams are firing from the three-point arc, as we saw there. Gujarat is 11 of 18 on threes, and Punjab is 7 of 15. So there's plenty of heat from outside the arc. The top scorers right now, Lucas Barker has 14 for Punjab and Sandhu 10, while for Gujarat it's Hankerson with 13 points, 4 assists, and Prince Tyagi with 11 points, 3 of 3 threes. He's firing.
That's what Prince Tyagi is known to do, and he's been doing that pretty much all his life, but it's so good to see him finally step up at the big stage. I'm super happy for the kid, and I really want to see the human torch get even hotter in the second half.
And it'll be interesting to see if the human torch can indeed get any hotter. And there's Barker launching one of his threes. And Wash with one back at you. It's been a really entertaining first half of basketball tonight. As we said, it's 49-49. And we look at the standings with Hyderabad at 2-0, Chennai and Delhi at 2-1, Punjab 1-1, Mumbai 0-2, and Gujarat hoping for their first win of the season. We'll take a short break. You are watching INBL Pro U25. Okay, so welcome back to THYAGRAJ Sports Complex in Delhi, and we're tied up at 49 apiece at halftime between the Punjab Warriors and the Gujarat Falcons. Here's the Warriors' top scorers. It's Barker with 13 and Sandhu 10. Principal Singh has 8, Manoj 8, and Divya Marker 4. For the Stallions, their leading scorers are Hankerson with 13, Prince Tyagi has 11, Dwash 8, Perry 7, and Nate Roberts 4, as we get ready to roll with the second half.
Here we go, starting the second half.
Here's Perry, back to Nyack. Hankerson to Perry. Singh puts it on the floor and gets to the rim with a nice finish. That is a nice finish to put the Stallions back on top. A perfect opening to the half. Here's Sandhu to Samuel, to Minaj. He pulls up, and he can't get the ball to drop. Hankerson for the Stallions, to Perry. Singh, he was looking for Roberts, and the ball goes out of bounds. So a couple of miscues to start, but nonetheless the Stallions are in front.
I think Tushul would have been better off maybe lobbing that one to the rim. A pass a little too late, and unfortunately Nate Roberts couldn't handle the rock.
Here's Lucas Barker guarded by Hankerson. So they've gone back to the original matchup that opened the game. Sandhu fires for the Warriors and can't get it to go. Roberts with the rebound. Hankerson pushing and probing. He fires from deep. Can't get the finish. And Barker will come the other way for the Punjab Warriors. Samuel, give and go action, and Barker gets the finish. That's some old-fashioned basketball right there, give and go.
Excellent play right there by the two Punjab Warrior teammates. Easy bucket right there for Barker.
Here's Roberts. Didn't see the back cut, but he rolls and gets it back from Hankerson. This is Singh working, firing but not finishing. They get it back and only succeed in throwing it away. And it's not often you see a defensive rebound turn into an inbounds pass all the way at the other end of the floor. I should have said an offensive rebound. Anyway.
It's all good, Aaron. Like I said, we're all human. We all make mistakes.
I'll get it right one day. Here's Sandhu to Barker, and Barker can't make the reversal fit. Here's Hankerson. Perry. Singh had a couple of looks and couldn't get it to go. Roberts can't finish, but Perry can. That's the value of Jock Perry, is he's probably going to give you 6 points a game on offensive putbacks.
It's amazing to see the touch. I know I said it before, I'm going to say it again. It's amazing to see the touch that this big man has around the rim.
Here's Sandhu to Samuel. Chafee. Shot clock at 5. Barker, this is going up, and it doesn't go down. The save comes to the Stallions. Roberts to Perry to Hankerson. He takes on Barker, and Chafee comes down with the rebound. The Stallions looking to tie. They go down to Chafee, and Chafee in traffic can't get the finish. That was a tough effort by Stokely Chafee. Here's the Stallions from outside, and that's Nyack with a big three to steady his team. And after that, Andrew Harms has called a timeout, and he's going to talk things over with the Punjab Warriors. They trail by 4. Let's go down and listen in on the Warriors timeout huddle.
Hey, another minute here with this group. For us, again, very stationary. Yep. If we've got that reverse action, our job is not to skirt the three-point line, to turn the corner and try and get an advantage. We've got nothing that sits behind here. If we're into our diamonds, let's go first play, let's go high post touch. Yep, guard, out, and then we're playing off that. So look at the back cut, go his side. Yep, him into the high post.
Guys, don't pick up the dribble.
Yeah.
If they go under, I'm going to get a retreat.
Yeah. Hey, continue to keep pushing here, but the thing is, stagnant on offense. Let's go.
Come on, boys. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we've heard from Andrew Harms and the Punjab Warriors. Let's go down to Ryan, who was with the Gujarat Stallions.
At the Stallions dugout, Grant, but more importantly, the big update is that Syed Saikon, the India international player who hasn't made an appearance so far, will be coming off the bench. We can see him warming up. He's had injuries, but he is going to be making his first appearance, which means it could take some pressure off Trenton Hankerson, who dribbles the ball.
All right. Thank you, Ryan, for that update. As Barker with the ball for the Warriors. And out of that timeout, that's a coach killer. The coach calls the timeout. He draws up a play, and they have a really poor turnover. Here's Perry. Singh looking for Perry, but goes to Roberts. Hankerson with the handoff and the finish. Nice execution by the Stallions.
Anybody watching at home, take notes. Excellent use of the body right there. Easy 2 points for Henderson.
So the Stallions now lead by 6. They've opened the half on an 8-2 run, and they're going to get the ball back after another sloppy possession by Punjab.
Gujarat Stallions playing great defense right there. Active hands, moving their feet. They're forcing Punjab into turnovers that we don't really see Punjab making.
And with that, the Warriors make some changes. And they bring Dibiamaka back in, and they bring Garrett in as well. And as mentioned by Ryan on the sidelines, the Stallions bring in Sikon for his first action. Let's see what sort of impact he can have. This is Perry down low. He backs down Singh, goes up with a hook shot and hits it. Nice play by your favourite big man.
Grant, you were quick to catch that one. Is it that obvious that I like him that much? Is it that obvious?
Well, there's a lot to like from Jock Perry. He's averaging a double-double, so get on board that train. This is Sandhu firing, and it had a look and came out. Perry comes up with the loose ball. This is Hankerson for the Stallions. They lead by 8 as we head towards 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Hankerson flicks it back around his back, but Perry can't finish it. And after that, the Warriors will have the ball, and they really need a clean possession and a good look here.
Just a little bit about Sehed Seko, the new addition, we finally get to see him in action. Not just on offense, even defensively, he's an excellent defender. He can move his feet. He's a big guard, I think, and he's guarding the Human Torch. I think that's a great matchup right there.
Here's Dibiamaka. Gets into the paint, pulls up and hits. And that's a much-needed basket for the Punjab Warriors to trim the margin to 6. Wide open is Tyagi, and he can't finish. And on cue, Sikon gets the offensive rebound. Hankerson working against Dibiamaka. And Dibiamaka fouled him. And they'll say it was before the shot, and the ball will come back in over the baseline. So Sikon, no problem. He's there to play, and he's ready to go.
I think this backcourt right there that the Gujarat Stallions have with Sehed and Henderson, if these two guys can get it going, if these two guys can click, Punjab's going to be in for a long night.
So they're probably in for a longer night already than many people thought. I think the general consensus was that the Punjab Warriors would get a margin in the first half and perhaps build it in the second, but they're actually in a deficit right now. The Stallions lead by 6. Perry knocks it back to Hankerson, but Samuel is equal to the task defensively against Hankerson. Here's Dibiamaka trying to make things happen, and Perry chalk up another rebound. Here's Hankerson working off Perry's screen. They swing it to the corner, and there's Sikon. Can't get it to fall. Dibiamaka back the other way. Inside 4 minutes, and the Stallions lead by 6. Dibiamaka's shot is blocked. The shot clock is now at 8. They need to get busy. Garrett, and his pass is stolen by Sikon. Great job by the man just fresh into the game. This is Hankerson to Perry. Sakon coming around for the handoff. Takes on Sandhu but can't get a shot up. Hankerson with 4 on the shot clock, lets fly from deep. And he can't get it to go, and the Warriors come back the other way with Dibiamaka. Garrett to Dibiamaka, and Dibiamaka fires and hits an important 3-point shot to cut the gap to 3. It's the Gujarat Stallions 59-56 with a little over 3 minutes left to go. And as that 3-point shot hit the bottom of the net, Luke Kendall quickly called for a timeout to discuss things with the Gujarat Stallions, and we're going to head in to that timeout huddle.
Wheels suck in. All right, he's shooting through hands. Good job. All right, good job. Way to suck in. Make extra passes. Okay, doing a good job defensively.
Get out, like fly back, spread out. We've been just in transition.
Let's go motion. All right, motion. 2, 3, 5. Kick, give a handoff. Kick back to JD. All right, you got the point. Set that screen. Get downhill. Go get on the rim. All right, go tip dunk it. Then we need the defensive trans. All right, motion. Get downhill. Make a play. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so there is the Gujarat Stallions timeout huddle, and Ashwin has been listening in on the Warriors. Let's hear what Andrew Harms had to say to his Punjab lineup.
Coach Andrew Harms emphasizing the importance of defense, but also not losing your man on the other side. He said that they will be running single coverage on the big men. And I've been hearing Dhruv, and he's absolutely right. Jock Perry is causing a lot of concerns to the Punjab Warriors.
Thanks, Ashwin. And here we are now with the Stallions. It goes to Roberts, who hands off quickly to Dwash. And Dwash goes to work but can't finish under pressure from Dibiamaka. This is Garrett for the Warriors. He finally gets it to Samuel. Samuel pulls up and fires and comes up short on the shot, but can create a second chance opportunity for the Warriors. Garrett fires from deep and he comes up short. So after such great shooting from outside in the first half, the Warriors especially have gone cold.
They absolutely have. And when your 3-point shot's not falling, the right thing to do is get aggressive, get to the rim, see a few baskets go down, get your confidence up, get right back to it.
Here's Garrett, Dibiamaka. Samuel. Dibiamaka got Roberts in the air, and Singh measures from the top but can't finish. And that one is going to go to the Gujarat Stallions. So after a really high-octane, entertaining first half that finished at 49-49, right now the Stallions are outscoring the Warriors only 10-7. So some offensive miscues, but maybe the defense has gone up a notch as well, as Dwash fires, and we'll call that one a miscue. You got to try and give the defense some credit, but I don't think the defense was even on the scene there.
You're absolutely right, Grant.
Here's Dibiamaka for the Warriors, trailing by 3 as we go inside the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. Dibiamaka fires from deep, and on cue and overdue, Dibiamaka hits a 3 to tie it at 59-59 with a minute and a half left, as the Stallions come up empty and the Warriors come up running. This is Barker getting to the rim and gets the finish and the foul and the chance for a 3-point play.
Smart play by Barker, and like I said, attack the rim, get aggressive, because you got to make the other team play defensive. And the last 2 possessions have been great defensively and offensively for the Punjab Warriors, and this is what we're used to seeing.
When things aren't going well, that's the classic case of attack the rim, try and draw the foul, and at least get some free throws. But he made the basket, and the Warriors are back in front. This might be the little spark and to get some momentum towards the end of the period that they can take into the fourth.
Here comes Hankerson.
So Hankerson in for the Stallions, their leading scorer. And Barker comes up empty. And they're going to whistle a very close lane violation by the big man. Here's Hankerson now, guarded by Dibiamaka. Looking to tie or take the lead. Roberts working against Samuel. He goes up with the left hand, and that's a nice finish by Nate Roberts to tie it at 61 with a minute left in the game.
Anytime the Gujarat Stallions have gone and used their big men, it's always been successful for them. And I think if I'm the Stallions, I keep going back to that same play over and over and over.
Here's Sandhu firing. And the ball's in dispute until it falls to Barker, and he can't finish. So the Stallions take over with a little more than 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Hankerson is going to look to Roberts down low. He gets free from the clutches of Samuel, and the shot clock gets to 8. The ball with Hankerson. And Samuel commits a pretty smart foul, given they're not even close to being in the penalty. And they're going to make the Stallions take it from the baseline. That was a heads-up play by Samuel.
Definitely, because he had seen the big man roll. That could have been easy 2 points right there.
So with 14 seconds left on the shot clock and 20 on the game clock, the Stallions have got the ball on the baseline, and they'll run a play here, and they've brought Perry back in. So he gives them the inside-outside option. I think you'll see Roberts go low and Perry go high. They come into Singh, and they go to neither of the big men, as Singh had a decent look at it and couldn't finish. The ball goes to Punjab. Who gets the last shot of the quarter for the Warriors?
Right there, that man with the ball is about to shoot the rock.
So here's Barker.
I said there's a 3 coming right here. He's going to pull up for 3.
He's guarded closely by Roberts, and he tries to get to the rim, and he can't get it to fall. So the third period closes, and we're no closer to a winner than we were at halftime. From 49 apiece, at halftime it's 61-61 at 3-quarter time. Quickly, your thoughts on that quarter, Drew?
I think, as you had mentioned before, from a very, very, very high-scoring first half, the third quarter only seen both the teams score just 12 points. I would like to give the defense definitely credit, but we didn't see the same amount of shots dropping that we saw in the first half. So I definitely think we're going to see more than 12 points in the fourth quarter by both teams.
Let's hope we do. It's been a great contest to this point, and after a big first half, things did hit a lull offensively, as you said, in that quarter. Both teams scoring 12 points. You said Gujarat could create an upset here tonight. You're still sticking with that?
I absolutely am sticking with that, and the way, more than anything, just the confidence that the Gujarat Stallions have is amazing to see, and that's what they need in the fourth quarter.
All right, so at 61-61, Ryan has been listening in on Luke Kendall with the Stallions. Let's go to his sideline report.
Ultimately, the strategy from the Stallions throughout the game has been one thing, that is rotate the ball, have a lot of handoffs, and find the open man for the open shot and the three-pointer. That has worked for them time and again. But what's going to be interesting is to see the closing 5, because the 3 international players are set, but who are going to be the 2 Indian players who close out? That's going to be interesting. That's going to be key for the Gujarat Stallions. That's all from the sidelines. Over to you guys at the commentary box.
All right, thank you, Ryan. As we get a look at the fans here at the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex, and they are having an absolute ball.
We're seeing some great Bhangra done by these fans. I love it. I love the energy.
As we go back to live action with Dibyamaka going up, and Singh perhaps tipped that one out. It looked like it was going in off Dibyamaka's layup, and Singh got a finger on it and it went out. Nonetheless, the big man will get the chance to make amends as he goes to the free throw line. So as we have a quick look at the scorers after three quarters, Lucas Barker has 17 for the Punjab Warriors and Dibyamaka 12. While for the Stallions, it's Hankerson with 15 and Tyagi and Perry have 11 each. As Singh misses the first. Free throws and layups. You have to make free throws and layups to win basketball games. And Singh makes one, which is better than none.
That kind of rhyme. I like that. I like that, Grant.
So Punjab is up after that free throw. And here's Perry. Dwash. Out to Perry. To the corner. And Nayak can't get the finish. This is Dibyamaka. And Dwash, speeding back on defensive transition, can get a hand on the pass and deflect it out of bounds. In a close game, that's the sort of defensive effort you want. Here's Barker. His inbound pass is well off the mark. And this is Singh, and that is a goaltend.
I know that was a goaltend, but wow, the principal get up high for that block.
Singh was met by Singh. And they get the basket courtesy of the goaltend. It's the Punjab Warriors trailing by 1, 63-62. And they rule that there was a kicked ball by the defence.
Duash not happy with that call, saying the ball hit his face and not his leg, but I'm sure the referee saw something that we couldn't.
Face, foot, same but different. Here's Barker up top, guarded by Dwash. He uses Chafee's ball screen and pulls off the three, but can't connect. Hankerson for the Stallions. Finds Dwash open on the wing. And Dibyamaka pulls in the long rebound. I think there's going to be a big load fall on Dibyamaka's shoulders in this fourth quarter to control the tempo and get some scoring. He comes up empty on that possession. Hankerson ahead to get Dwash's pass. And he is fouled by Dibyamaka as he goes up. Dibyamaka important for Punjab, Hankerson important for Gujarat.
Hankerson almost got tanked, got fouled on that one, almost made the layup. Dibyamaka saying if you want 2 points, you got to earn them.
So definitely not giving anything easy either team tonight. As Hankerson goes to the free throw line and makes the first. He now has 16 points. So another more than tidy game from Trendon Hankerson. He misses the second, but Perry fights for the offensive rebound. It spills off Singh, and the Stallions will get it back. They lead by 2 with 8:21 left in the game. And the shot clock does get reset from 11 to 14 for this possession.
Grant, if I'm the Gujarat Stallions, I really would want to see this ball go in the post and let one of your big men make a play out of it.
It goes to Roberts, back to Hankerson. He pulls up, and Dibyamaka gets a hand on him to block the shot. So a great defensive play by Uche Dibyamaka. And here he is at the offensive end, getting to the rim and not finishing. Chafee couldn't get the follow-up, and it comes back to Hankerson of the Gujarat Stallions. Here's Hankerson to Roberts. Inside to Perry, and Perry has got the easiest of finishes.
The Gujarat Stallions up by 4 points with 7.5 minutes to go in this game.
Here's Barker to Dibia Marker. It's a 4-point game as Barker to Chafee to Sandhu as the shot clock expires and the human torch lights up from 3.
Gurbaz with a 3. Cuts the lead down to 1 point.
That's a big basket by Sandhu. But Hankerson, as easy as you like, almost walks it to the basket and gets the finish to make the margin 3 again. It's 68-65 for the Stallions, looking for their first win of the season. Here's Sandhu to Chafee rolling, and the pass was not precise for the big man.
Right idea, but not the right execution right there by Gurbaz.
Right now where the game is at, with a little under 7 minutes to go, those sorts of plays, the margin for error is now smaller than it has been for the entire game. Give us another minute or so. Here's Hankerson. Working off Perry, goes into Roberts. Guarded by Samuel. Now he goes to work and pulls up with the left-handed jump shot and hits it. Over to Arne Samuel. He couldn't go through him, so he decided to go over him, and he got the basket for his reward. Here's Dibia Marker turning the corner, and he can't finish, with Perry offering some defensive resistance at the rim.
Everybody's stepping up for the Gujarat Stallions today, offensively or defensively. They're all here to play. There's that man again. There's that man again. Glides his way, easy to the rim.
So Hankerson gets to the rim and gets the finish to put the Stallions up by 7 with a little under 6 minutes to play. And that basket has prompted Punjab Warriors coach Andrew Harms to call a timeout. Let's head down and listen in on the Punjab Warriors timeout huddle.
We need to have split line. We need to be connected. Are we in drops? Yeah. So how is he getting down middle every time? So we got to make sure, hey, stick to our plan. Offensively, if we get to our diamonds, we're dribbling it up, throwing it to the big and running that handoff. Let's have a look at some 30 rips. 30 rips. Here we go.
So the Punjab Warriors break their huddle well ahead of the Stallions. Luke Kendall perhaps wanting extra time to make sure his team is all on the same page and they don't fritter this 7-point lead inside 6 minutes to play in the game. Here's Barker against Hankerson. This is Manoj. Samuel goes to work down low, and Samuel gets the finish and the foul against Perry. So coming out of that huddle, the Warriors needed a big play, and they got one from Arne Samuel. A big play from the big man.
That was weight room right there. You can see he's been in the weight. He's been in the weight room. He's been strong.
So there's Samuel. And they cut the margin to 4. Hankerson. They're trying to get a big man isolated on the post. The shot clock at 8. He works off the ball screen and fires and comes up short, and Chafee with a big rebound for the Punjab Warriors. This is Barker. Samuel to Barker, who fires for three, and he hasn't made one for a while. And he comes up empty again. We've got 5 minutes left in the contest. Chafee really working Hankerson on the defensive end. And if you want to turn the game, that's the sort of defense you've got to play.
The Punjab Warriors arguing with the ref. They thought it was an 8-second backcourt violation, but the ref saw a foul and bailed them out right there.
In those situations, it's amazing how the defense always counts quick and the offense always counts slow. One gets to wait in about 4 seconds and one takes 12 seconds. Nonetheless, the Stallions have the ball when they go down low to Perry. He's working against Chafee. He backs him in and then he fades away but can't finish. Roberts with the offensive rebound. He goes to work against Samuel and comes up empty, and Chafee gets another rebound. Here's Sandhu for the Warriors as they look to cut into the 4-point gap. This is Barker. Samuel. He wants Sandhu coming off the handoff action, and now he goes to work against Roberts. And the big man powers his way to the rim. He's a hard man to stop, Da'ani Samuel. It's a 2-point game, and Hankerson takes over for the Stallions. Perry almost picked off by Chafee. They go to the corner, and this is Tushal Singh, and he makes a crucial basket in the context of this game. He's fouled, he finishes, and he'll get a chance for a 3-point play.
Excellent high IQ play right there by Tushal Singh. Had the open three, decided to get to the rim, get the foul, the and one situation, and here to possibly put the Stallions up 5 points.
So Singh looks to complete the 3-point play, and he does. And he does make the margin 5 with about 3:45 left to go in the game. Barker sets the offense for the Warriors. This is Manoj, gets his man in the air and loses the handle, but it is deflected out of bounds by the Gujarat Stallions. The Warriors retake possession with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Barker with an open three. Can't get it to go. He had a good look and couldn't cash in. Hankerson, as the Stallions look to increase their lead, and Barker gives up what looked like a tired foul.
Barker not happy with the refs, but when is any player ever?
Well, if you get a call in your favour, you're going to be happy, right? Anyway, that foul now puts the Warriors at the limit. So every foul from here on in, committed by Punjab, will send the Stallions to the free throw line. Here's Tyagi. Perry on another offensive rebound and putback. And Jock Perry shows his value yet again at standing at least 7 feet tall, and arms that probably take him up another 3.5 or 4 feet. He is always literally and figuratively big for the Stallions. Oh, Samuel with a little party trick. And he's going to shoot a pair. It might come down to the battle of the big men now.
The story of the league has been the battle of the guards in almost every game we see, but today it's refreshing to see the bigs just go at it.
So Sakon checks in, missed the 4th quarter, right? So let's see what he's got for the Stallions late in the 4th quarter. We've got 2:46 left, and the Stallions lead by 7. Can they hang on?
Punjab Warriors can afford no more mistakes from this point forward. And if I'm the Gujarat Stallions, you play poised. You don't force any turnovers. Play relaxed, play poised, and use the shot clock every possession down from here.
So the Stallions go to the bench and they bring in some fresh legs. And one of them is a force change because Perry is fouled out. He is adamant that he does not have 5 fouls. But nonetheless, it's in the scorebook as 5, and he's going to have to sit out the last 2:46, and that's a big blow for the Gujarat Stallions as Samuel makes the first free throw.
If the Gujarat Stallions do not win this game from here, Jock Perry will be livid, will be absolutely livid. It's a big blow to them.
So it sets up a challenge for the players on the floor, and especially Nate Roberts as basically the sole big man on the floor for the Gujarat Stallions. The Stallions lead by 5. Here's Roberts. And here's Sakon. Or rather, Singh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
They go to Roberts. And Roberts with a party trick that fizzes. Here's Barker. They go down low to Samuel. They can see they've got an opportunity with this defensive lineup that's on the floor from Gujarat to attack via their big men. And they did right there with Samuel.
Samuel right there. Get into the free throw line. Get in the Gujarat Stallions in foul trouble. Using the easiest play in basketball, the short fake.
So here's Da'ane Samuel for the Warriors. And he misses the first, so the margin stays at 5. Samuel has 5 points and a couple of assists tonight, but he's been important at both ends of the floor, and he's probably going to have a big say in the final couple of minutes of this game as he fails to make the second, but the Warriors will get a second chance after the ball spills out of bounds off the Stallions. And the referees are going to go to the review, and this is something fresh that has come into the league, and that is that the coaches can challenge a call and ask the referees to go and look at the video. Drew, it's a good innovation.
Absolutely. Just to let the viewers know, in the last 2 minutes, the calls you can challenge is a shot clock violation, out of bounds, or goaltend.
So the referees are reviewing this out of bounds call, and that looks pretty clear-ish that it may have come off Nate Roberts. Although the Stallions are obviously saying that Chafee knocked it out of Roberts' hands. Let's see what the referees are going to rule. And they stick with the original call.
That was pretty quick. That was a quick decision.
And so the video review says the ball stays with the Punjab Warriors. And that's a big call for them because they're down by 5 with 2:15 left. And they need the odds to turn in their favour pretty quickly here. So let's reset. There's 2:15 in the game. It's a 5-point gap with the Stallions on top. And the Warriors will get the ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Sandhu to inbounds. It goes to Barker. He turns the corner. It finds its way to Samuel. And he goes up, but the ball is stripped by Hankerson. Good defensive play by Trendon Hankerson, who is shaping as tonight's game MVP. Hankerson comes off the ball screen. Poised. And the shot clock at 7 as he goes past Samuel, or endeavours to, and Samuel is going to be called for the foul. He couldn't get all the way past him, but he did enough to get a shot and draw the foul.
I think this is something that hurts both teams, playing great defense till the end of the shot clock and end up fouling when there's maybe 2 seconds left. That really hurts the Punjab Warriors.
It sure does. as you say, they did a great job on the defensive end there, as Hankerson makes the bucket. But it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You have to challenge the shot. You're not just going to give up the layup, and Samuel thought he did well enough, but I think it was a clear foul. So Hankerson makes it a 6-point game, and now makes it a 7-point game with 1:47 left as Dibiamaka checks back in for the Punjab Warriors. And I reckon we might see a couple of threes coming up here from the Warriors as they try to close the 7-point gap. This is Dibiamaka with the ball for Punjab, guarded closely by Josh Dwash. Dibiamaka tries to get to the rim and can't finish under pressure from Roberts. So another good defensive stand from the Stallions.
I think a bucket right here by the Gujarat Stallions could ice this game and take it away from the Punjab Warriors.
And here's Hankerson looking to make that bucket. Guarded by Dibiamaka. Nyack gets to the rim but can't finish. And the Warriors keep the ball and the game alive. Here's Barker getting to the rim. He's fouled. And they're going to rule it a 2-shot foul. Regardless, the Stallions are at the limit anyway. So whether it's a shooting foul or it's on the floor, they're still going to shoot 2. And Barker really thinks he should have finished that.
For sure, you don't see Barker miss too many of those. He's not going to be very happy with himself. That could have been a three-point play right there.
He did well to almost complete the finish through contact. And now he comes up short on the free throw, and that's just going to add to his frustration. There's 1:06 left in the game, and it's the Stallions up by 7. As Barker comes up short, and even with a minute to go on a 7-point margin, this thing is not over just yet. This is Hankerson. Gujarat sends the double team. Now Dwash, and they're going to milk the clock as much as they can. The shot clock at 6 with Dwash. He needs to get a shot up. Hankerson with 2 on the shot clock from way outside and comes up empty. The only good thing about that possession was they took time off the clock.
It's like you can read my mind, Grant. You took the words right out of my mouth.
So Sandhu will inbound. The Warriors need a quick bucket and then a foul. Here's Barker probing, getting to the rim, and gets the finish. A good finish by Barker to cut the margin. Hankerson, smart play by Hankerson, just keeping the ball alive and knowing he was going to get fouled. It's a 5-point game, and Hankerson will go to the line with 21 seconds left.
I think this game's just going to come down to free throws. Because the Punjab's going to look to score as soon as they can, every single time they touch the ball from here, and the Gujarat Stallions are going to have to hit their free throws to win this game.
A little test of nerves then, as we have 21 seconds left. And Hankerson, very coolly, makes the free throw. That's 22 points for Trenton Hankerson tonight. So he's gone over his season average, and that's 23 for Hankerson. And we've got a timeout called by the Punjab Warriors. They trail by 7. So Andrew Harms has got to have a pretty special play ready to draw up here for his team. Like we said, they'll look for a quick 3, then they'll look to commit a foul and get Gujarat to the free throw line and hope they miss. That'll be the basic plan as we head down to their huddle and see what they actually are going to try to do.
Be careful of a step up. Hammer screen, that's what they're trying to get. So switch, let's switch on the inside. Yeah, so he will come down this side, he will hammer screen for the corner. They're trying to kick to the corner 3. All right, I guarantee that's what they're going to do. Okay? Now, on the shot, box, shot goes up,
then you get to go in. Don't go in first and then get the ball over your head.
Hey,
hold the ball, get it to Trendon. If they score, we've got time out.
Hey, active hands, active voices. One stop, let's go.
Wait up, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, boy.
All right, so they break the huddle, and we've got 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter at the THYAGRAJ Sports Complex. And after the timeout, the Punjab Warriors can advance the ball into the front court, and Barker will inbounds. 21 on the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. They're going to need a rapid shot here. Sandhu with the catch, Divya Marker with the shot, and it doesn't go in off the bank. And Hankerson, which is probably fitting, comes up with the rebound. And there's that quick foul that they wanted, but they didn't get the basket beforehand.
I think that's it. And we're going to see Gujarat Stallions get on the board and get their first win. A great team effort. That man Hankerson doing what he does, but all in all, a great team effort by this team. And they did this with Jock Perry being fouled out of this game, which is huge.
It is. It's a big closing couple of minutes for the Gujarat Stallions as Josh Dwash tries to put the cap on it, and he does with the first free throw. And Luke Kendall is going to be the happiest man in Delhi tonight. He's been a little stressed over the first couple of games, but he's done a great job, as has his team, as Dwash makes the second free throw, and the Stallions up by 9 and heading to their first win of the season. Barker with the driving finish. But that'll do it, and Hankerson will dribble it out. At the buzzer, it's the Gujarat Stallions 83, the Punjab Warriors 76. That's a good win for the Gujarat Stallions. We suggested it might have been something of an upset, and I still think it was in some regards. So we look at the scorers, and Trendon Hankerson finished with 24 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists for the Stallions, while Prince Tyagi had 11 points. Jock Perry down at the bottom of the page with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Another double-double for Perry. For the Punjab Warriors, it was Lucas Barker leading the way with 19 points, 6 rebounds, followed by Sandhu with 13 and Divya Marker with 12. We can't say too enough about that man we just saw on screen, Trendon Hankerson. A great game.
It's just amazing to see how this guy always is just so good at staying calm in any given situation. I've never seen this man's expression change.
He is a pretty cool and calm character, as we see the Punjab Warriors post-game huddle. They'll be disappointed that they didn't do better tonight, and especially after such a high-octane first half where the ball was just going in from deep especially, and the Warriors now go to 1-2 on the season. But I think, probably like most teams, they're going to get better as it goes along, but I think they've got a lot of potential to get much better. So there's confirmation of the final score. It's the Gujarat Stallions 83 over the Punjab Warriors, and we are going to go down onto the floor. Ryan James is with the game MVP, Trendon Hankerson.
I am here with the mighty stallion. That is the one and only Trendon Hankerson. Welcome back, Trendon, once again. Congratulations on the win. Today you put up 24 points on the board. You had a wonderful game, previous one, but this one is with a winning cause. How does it feel?
Feels good, man. Feels good to get a win on the board. We've been working real hard as a team in practice and outside of practice. I think we got the chemistry to win. It was just a matter of putting it together today.
Another thing we've noticed is how locked in you are during the game. We see you're very focused. You make a big shot. You don't have much of expression. So when are we going to see the other side of Trendon Hankerson, the Guju side of Trendon Hankerson, because you're playing for the Gujarat Stallions?
Man, I try to save that part of me for off the court. When I'm on the court, I try to stay locked in because, it's a long game. It's a game of runs. So you got to be locked in for the full 40 minutes. Otherwise, you could take a lead, give up a lead. You know, all sorts of things can happen.
All right, so you got the victory here tonight. And I want you to look at the camera and say good night in Gujarati, which translates as Shubharatri. So look at the camera and say Shubharatri.
Shubharati.
There we go. That's the MVP of this game, Trendon Hankerson. And I'm joined by Tushar Singh, who is the star Indian player here. He's put up 10 important points for his team. Tushar, first victory for the team. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's a good motivation for our team, and we are very loving to play with our foreigner players, and they are a good supporter to us.
So Trendon Hankerson put up 24 points today. He is one of the best players in your team. So how does it feel to be Trendon Hankerson's teammate?
He's a main role play for the team. He's like his skills is very good. We learn very good things from him, and he's a good supporter for our team.
That's amazing. Tushar, one last thing. Just look into the camera and give a message to all the Indian basketball fans.
Yeah, India basketball will grow up soon. Come on, India.
Come on, India, Tushar Singh says. Thank you so much, Tushar. And that's all from the floor. Over to my folks at the commentary box.
All right, thank you, Ryan. And we see the standings after tonight's game. And we have Hyderabad at 2-0, Chennai and Delhi at 2-1, Punjab and Gujarat 1-2. That win lifted Gujarat off the bottom, and they are replaced by Mumbai at 0-2. We're going to head back down to the floor, and Ashwin has got a couple of players from the Punjab Warriors.
I've got with me from the Punjab Warriors, Uche Dibyamaka and Gurbaz Singh Sandhu. Guys, tough loss today, but you guys played well. It was equal at the half, equal at the third quarter. What was exactly going on to your mind during the last 4 minutes of this game?
Well, you know, we just wanted to finish the game out strong. They obviously had a pretty good start. They were knocking some shots that gave them confidence, and well, they're a well-coached team, and they executed pretty well, and it was tough for us to fight back. But essentially, they played about 40 minutes of good basketball, and we only played about 30 minutes of good basketball, and that's the story right there.
Gurbaz, they hit 11 out of 18 threes in the first half. I think that was the major difference, but then you guys brought it back a little bit. What exactly are your plans for the next game? How are you going to stop anyone from getting hot from outside?
We're going to start hot from the beginning of the tipping of the ball. We're going to just go for the defense. We're not going to let any team get the confidence on their offensive side. Yeah.
One easy question for you. In the hotel, what dessert do you want them to have? Which currently, जो अभी नहीं है dessert वहाँ पे, हमारे जो hotel में आप जहाँ पे खा रहे हैं खाना. What dessert do you want there, which currently it is not there?
I just don't need a dessert. After winning, we'll have the dessert in Abu Dhabi.
Perfect, perfect. That's the right attitude. That's all we have. Right back to you guys.
All right, well, Gurbaz Sandhu indicating there that if you don't win the game, you don't get any ice cream. And so we're going to have another look at the standings. It's Hyderabad, the only remaining unbeaten team, at 2-0. Then Chennai and Delhi at 2-1, Punjab and Gujarat at 1-2, and Mumbai at 0-2. And we are going to have a look at the best plays of the game. And in the first half, there was plenty of outside shooting and inside work from the big man Singh. He was pretty good again tonight.
I think Principal did what Principal does. He was pretty good. But like I said before, the big men turned out to be too strong, too lethal for the Gujarat Stallions. And the Punjab Warriors just didn't have an answer.
So there's Barker laying in 2 of his 21 points. And the big man Singh, Principal Singh, had 9 points to go with 4 rebounds. And there we see some of the action, and now we're going to have a look at the game MVP, and that was Trendon Hankerson. He was excellent, scoring points but playing a great point guard's role. He had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He's your dream point guard, right?
Absolutely, a point guard that can score, shares the ball. Also, some things that don't show up in the stat sheet. He even plays very hard defense. So, like you said, He's a pleasure for any coach to have on his team.
We talked about early on it was going to be a battle of the point guards, and at least in the scoring, that was how it panned out, as a bit of a mano-a-mano between Hankerson and Barker.
It was amazing to see the two guards go at it. Barker did everything he could, but unfortunately, you can see Barker just live with his fans, people loving his game. He was so hot in the first half. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep up that streak to end this game.
Lucas Barker was an excellent on-floor leader for the Warriors. He had 21 points, including 3 threes. He had 6 rebounds and a couple assists. But he missed a couple that he would like back and could have made a big difference in that game. So you certainly can't pin the blame for the loss on Lucas Barker, that's for sure. So the other player who stood out for the Warriors was Gurbaz Sandhu, who had 13 points and a couple of assists, and he's been quite impressive early on, and he does a great job at both ends of the floor.
I think you get to see the best of Gurbaz when his shot's dropping, because he's not just a shooter. I know he's been named the human torch, but he can also get to the rim at will, play hard defense. Gurbaz Singh Sandhu has the whole package.
And so there we just see some of the highlights from the Punjab Warriors. And we're going to head back down courtside and perhaps talk to a couple more players.
You did predict a Gujarat win, and I could not believe that. And look at what has happened.
Definitely, I predicted the Gujarat win, and right now it's not Navratri season, but I still feel like doing Garba and Dandiya, all of it, because this is what we wanted to see, the Stallions coming up with a victory, the Indian players coming big for them, Ashwin.
Tushal Singh, we had Amrendra hitting points, we had Gurbaz hitting points, and Principal being himself. I mean, that's a lot of players in the same game doing a lot of things, and the return of Sekon.
Definitely. Sekon, along with Prince Tyagi, who put up a very good 3-pointers for them. And this is what the INBL Pro U25 is all about. The Indian players taking stage, making use of the opportunity. And this is what we love to see, don't we, Ashwin?
Absolutely. I mean, look at all this crowd. This is what we are doing it for. So that there is crowds like this at all our games.
All right, thanks, guys. As we recheck the top scorers from tonight's game. And it was Trendon Hankerson with 24 points, Lucas Barker with 21 for Punjab, and Jock Perry getting on the board with 15. It was a very entertaining game. It was tied at the half, and it was tied after 3 quarters, but then the Stallions won the 4th quarter, most importantly, 22-15, to finish with an 83-76 win. And full credit to the Gujarat Stallions.
Grant, I know we did hear Gurbaz Singh Sandhu say he doesn't eat any desserts. But you know what I'm about to do as soon as I get home? I'm about to eat some dessert.
Here's the standings. It's Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, Punjab, Gujarat, Mumbai. And tomorrow night, it is the winless team against the unbeaten team. It'll be the Mumbai Titans, who are 0-2, coming up against the Hyderabad Falcons, who are 2-0. That's all from THYAGRAJ Sports Complex here in Delhi. Thanks for watching. You have been watching INBL Pro U25.